Greek. I was assaulted the first week of college in my dorm room by someone that I didn't know. I immediately went to the hospital. I had a rape kit done. I did go to court. I finally got my rapist to plead guilty, but it took 20 months. So by the time I was able to go to court and seek justice, I was a junior in college. And in that span of time, my rapist was on campus. We shared a dining hall. He was in the dorm room the dorm hall next to mine. I had no protections from him on campus. There was no sort of restraining order. There's nothing I could do. And I kind of want to talk about why this aspect on campuses is important for that reason, because the criminal justice system has a place, but there's a lot of holes that need filled on campuses, and that's where your school comes in handy. Statistically, I probably wasn't the only person standing on those sorority steps that was going through this, and that's what scares me. Remember that compliance is an institutional responsibility. Your school has obligations federally and just regulations in general that are best practices they should be implementing. And we're going to go over all of those today, so you should kind of have an idea of what you're supposed to be seeing on campus. Hopefully you are. The problem that sometimes we have is we see those numbers skyrocket from one year to another, and all of a sudden everyone thinks, wow, the school's really unsafe. It's really been the same climate, but we're just learning about it now. Survivors are more likely to come forward when they feel confident in their institution and in the justice system. They're more likely to come and talk about it and try to get that justice if they believe that they can. If they don't think there's a chance, we're not going to hear about it. It's not going to end up in the data. It's great, excellent law, but it really changes campus to campus. So for instance, Greek Life is the largest landlord of collegiate undergrads in the nation. We house the most college students here. But schools sometimes consider that on campus, off campus, it varies. Is it on campus? If it is, it's included in the Clery numbers. If it's off campus, it might not be. Those numbers and those issues might not be getting reported in the Clery Act. And go out into the world and make that change. And I waited 20 months before I had kind of any say in my safety on campus. And it would have been really great to know that I had these features available to me and that my school could have kind of bridged that gap. You know, the police can't make my assailant change his dining hall, but the school can. It really just helps a lot. It makes you feel a lot safer as a survivor when you know that this is there in the meantime when the justice system is trying to figure everything else out. And since Title IX covers sex discrimination, rape and sexual assault and all of those kind of traumas get rolled into Title IX. So that's why we've been hearing about a lot of that in the media, because these kind of assaults are considered a discrimination against a specific group. Title IX covers everybody, so male, female, LGBTQIA, all of it, these legal protections are for you. They're for someone you know, they're for your brother, they're for your sister, they're for you. Okay, that might be you. And so it's important to remember that when that person comes to you, they're not coming to you because they want you to judge them or to tell them how to feel. They're coming because they need support. And we're not here to judge them, we're here to support them.